matchup, Royals, Rangers, 305 Texas. The Rangers are minus 125. Total open 11.5 down to 11 flat. 67% are leaning Rangers, 63% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Royals are plus 115 on the money line. Rangers plus $1.40 on the run line. We have Keller for the Royals, Sampson for the Rangers. Now, Keller is just 3-6 with a 4.56 ERA. Kansas City, 20 games under 500, and we're just barely in June. Oh my God. 19-39 overall for the year. They've also won just 8 out of 30 games away from home. My goodness. They, I don't know. They'd probably lose to the Hartford Yard Goats at this point. But anyway, Royals 5-1 to the under in their last 6. Give me Texas minus 125 and the under 11 runs in that game. Next matchup, Blue Jays, Rockies. 3:10 Eastern first pitch at Coors Field. The Rockies are minus 145, totals 12.5. We did see a 10-cent fade of Colorado on the money line. We also saw movement upward on the total. Once again, Colorado opened $1.55 down to minus 145. Total open 12, up to 12.5. 67% are leaning Colorado, 56% shaded toward the under. Right now, Toronto's plus 135 on the money line. Colorado plus $1.20 on the run line. We have Sanchez for the Blue Jays, Sensatella for the Rockies. Sensatella is just 3-4 with a 5.81 ERA. Colorado is 23rd in striking out, 28th in hits allowed. Toronto 16-14 against the spread away from home. They're also playing .500 baseball when taking on teams between 460 and 540. Now, total-wise, Colorado's 4-2 to the under in their last 6. Give me the Blue Jays plus 1.5. And the under 12.5 in that game. Next matchup, Astros, Athletics, 4:07 Eastern first pitch in Oakland. Houston's minus 135, total 7.5. We did see a 10-cent move toward the Astros, a movement downward on the total. Once again, the Stros open 125 up to 135. Total open 8, down to 7.5. 61% are leaning Houston, 54% shaded toward the over. Right now, Oakland's plus 130 on the money line. Houston plus $1.25 on the run line. We have Garrett Cole for the Astros, Bassett for the Athletics. Bassett's 3-1 with a 3.27 ERA. Cole on the other side, not as hot this year. He's just 5-5 with a 4.02 ERA. Now, Oakland's 8-4 in their games taking on teams over 540. They're also 18-14 at home this year. They also rank 8th in runs allowed on their home field. Now, total-wise, Houston's 13-3 to the under in their last 16. Give me the A's plus 1.5 and the under 7.5 in that game. Next matchup, Phillies, Dodgers, 4:10 Eastern first pitch in Los Angeles. The Dodgers are minus 170, totals at 9. We did see a 10-cent fade of the Dodgers and movement downward on the total. Once again, Los Angeles opened 180 down to 170. Total opens 9.5 down to 9 flat. 68% are leaning Dodgers, 56% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Phillies are plus 155 on the money line. Dodgers plus $1.15 on the run line. We have Nick Pivetta for the Phils, Rich Hill for the Dodgers. Hill, more of the same. 2.73 ERA, outstanding year. Pivetta on the other side, 7.71 ERA. The Dodgers are 21 games over 500. They're 40-19 thus far, and it's June 2nd. Just very impressive out of those guys. They are second in hits at home, first in walks allowed at home. The Phils dropped 4 out of their last 6. They've also won just 5 out of 16 games as the official Vegas underdog. And when it comes to scoring, the Dodgers are 9-3 to the over in their last dozen. Give me the Dodgers minus 170 and the over 9 runs in that game. Next matchup, Angels, Mariners, 4:10 Eastern first pitch in Seattle. The Mariners are minus 110, totals at 10 flat. We did see a nickel fade of Seattle and movement downward on the total. The Mariners opened $1.15 down to minus 110. Total open 10.5 down to 10 flat. 56% are leaning Angels, 61% shaded toward the over. We have Suarez for the Angels, Gonzalez for the Mariners. Now, the Angels are 4-1 in their last 5. They're also 18-11 against the spread away from home. And of course, when I refer to the spread in Major League Baseball, I'm actually referring to the run line. But whenever I refer to the spread, the number, ATS, covering, I'm referring to the run line. So once again, the Angels, 18-11 against the spread away from home. Now Seattle, they've dropped 10 out of their last 12. Just 2-10 in their last dozen. They're also ranking second to last in striking out. And total-wise, the Angels are 5-2 to the over in their last 7. Give me the Angels plus 105 and the over 10 runs in that game. Next matchup, Mets, Diamondbacks, 410, Arizona. The D-backs are minus 110, totals 9.5. Nickel move toward Arizona, movement upward on the total. Once again, Arizona open 105, up to minus 110. Total open 9, up to 9.5. 54% are leaning Mets, 59% shaded toward the over. Right now, New York's plus 101 on the money line. Arizona plus $1.85 on the run line. We have Matz for the Mets, Kelly for the Diamondbacks. Arizona ranks 7th in runs on average per game. They're also 2nd in hits. The Mets on the other side, 33% in their games, taking on teams between 460 and 540. So once again, the Mets are winning just 33% of their games, taking on teams with a win percentage between 460 and 540. Now, total-wise, Arizona 17-9 to the under, taking on teams between 460 and 540. Give me the Diamondbacks minus 110 and the under 9.5 in that game. Home stretch. Last 2 games, we have the Marlins taking on the Pods, 6:10 Eastern first pitch in San Diego. The Padres are minus 180, totals at 8. We saw a 10-cent move toward the Padres and movement upward on the total. San Diego open 170, up to 180. Total open 7.5, up to 8 flat. 70% are leaning Padres, 54% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Marlins are plus 170 on the money line. Padres plus $1.15 on the run line. We have Richards for the Fish, Strom for the Padres. Richards is just 2-5 on the year. Miami 16 games under 500 overall. Just 20-36 overall for the year. They rank dead last in scoring. When it comes to the total, San Diego's 19-11 to the under at home. Give me the Padres minus 180 and the under 8 runs in that game. Next and final matchup, Boston, New York, 708 Yankee Stadium. The Red Sox are minus 120, totals at 10. Nickel fade of the Sox and movement upward on the total. Once again, Boston open $1.25, down to minus 120. Total open 9.5, up to 10 flat. 51% are leaning Yankees, 54% shaded toward the under. Right now, the Yanks are plus $1.10 on the money line. Boston plus 125 on the run line. We have Price for the Red Sox, CC Sabathia for the Yankees. Sabathia is 3-1 thus far in the year. Yankees are 38-19 overall, 21-11 at home. Give me the Yankees plus 110 and the under 10 runs in that game. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before we get out of here, got to do 2 things. 1, I got to remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And number 2, got to do our shout outs for Major League Baseball. So let's get into them. Shout out to Stefan Gaming, Proline Master, Norwall Music, Brian Cleveland, who says, "Damn it, brah, quit going out on Friday nights drinking beers. Give me some winners." I totally agree, Brian. I got to do a better job there. Great comment. Love that. Ulysses, U-Dog Hayes. Shout out to U-Dog. Blown Stallone, Vinny Smooth, who says, Vinny Smooth, always supportive of the channel, of me. Vinny, I appreciate that, man. I know you always have my back and always come to my defense, so I appreciate it, Vin Smooth. Definitely one of my top guys, man. I appreciate it, Vinny. Next shout out, we have Joe Milley, who says, "Brock, post earlier. We know you have a family and responsibilities and a job and important things that matter, but we need winners." That's so funny you said that, because I'm literally doing a video in the middle of my fiance planning for a wedding. I had to take a time out and stop just so I can converse with her because we're both so busy. So, Joe Milley, I appreciate it, man. That is such a good comment. Post earlier. We know you have a wife and a family and a work and a job and responsibilities, but we need winners. That is fantastic. Thank you, Joe. Shout out to Mr. Miami, who's from Mississippi. I love that. I think that's great. Mr. Miami from Mississippi. Shout out to you. And last but not least, got to give a shout out to my man, Worthy OM311, who said LOL to the comments. Well, I'll tell you what, Worthy, I'm here for the comments as well. Like I said, the video, the content is just a buffer for the comments. If you ever want to drop me a line, man, do not hesitate. Let us know in the comment section below. I do this to read the comments. I think the comments are great, good, bad, and indifferent. I find them wildly entertaining. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed all this great free content, this great free information. Best of luck to you today. And as always, don't forget to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage.